RFK's new dietary guidelines seem to be suggesting that the driving factor of Americans' health problems are related to nutrition miscommunication. That past dietary guidelines and administrations weren't upfront about the evidence, and that they're now going to be transparent. They're no longer going to promote ultra-processed foods over whole foods, as if that's what we were doing in the first place. If you ask any dietitian, none of us are going to say ultra-processed foods should be the bulk of your diet. Nobody is denying that focusing on whole foods is good for your health. But that is not the issue. Sharing this information as if that has been gatekept from us and is groundbreaking is not going to do anything. The real issue is what these guidelines explicitly claimed they were not going to do, and that is look at the evidence through a health equity lens. When you compare mortality rates in America to other first world countries and look at the difference in health factors, the issues are education, poverty, inequality, access to healthcare and health insurance, access to nutritious foods, environmental initiatives. It's not because Americans were being told to eat the wrong thing. It's because a lot of Americans need to drive 2 hours to get fresh produce. A lot of Americans prioritize working multiple jobs to keep a roof over their child's head and feeding them whatever they can afford, even if that's McDonald's. Because the alternative is them not eating at all. And even if nutrition accessibility wasn't an issue, there is still the problem with healthcare access and people not being able to get preventative treatment because they can't afford health insurance. They can't control the air they breathe as the current administration is rolling back regulations that make our environment safer. This is not going to solve the crisis. It's going to make people who have access to these things happy that the government is finally doing something about nutrition, while the people who have been suffering will continue to suffer.